German automakers are definitely paying attention to Tesla now, which is something a decade ago was kind of hard to fathom that an electric car company could be a real thing and let alone take on global automakers.
Right. And so how much of a setback is this? I mean, it's over deforestation and what they say are environmental issues, but what's really at stake here?
Well, the enthusiasm in the stock for Tesla is in large part because of belief of massive growth in the future, fueled in part by these new factories in Germany and in China. And what Elon Musk is trying to do is open that factory in Germany in a record pace. And this notion that he could do that is kind of stumbling here because Germany is much more complicated to open a new factory than China, where he's able to get that factory open in less than a year's time. So it underscores that his strategy is very complex, and investors are betting on something that is going to be very hard.
Speaking of complex, do you see Tesla having any longer-term issues related to coronavirus and its supply chain or demand in China?
Well, that's another part of this issue for the international growth. He's begun production of the Model 3 in China, but in those early days, we've seen issues because of that effort to stop the coronavirus. So we've seen the factories shut down. We've seen auto sales in general in China really hindered by these efforts. So it's an issue not just for Tesla, but for all companies in the country. And
finally, Tim, I don't know what you make of this kind of back and forth between Bill Gates and Elon Musk, where Gates said, I drive an electric Porsche, not a Tesla. And then Elon Musk tweets, well, I'm not that impressed with you anyway. You've written about where other automakers are in the race to catch up with Tesla. Is Porsche a real threat?
Porsche is seen as a potential threat, especially against the Model S, which is the large sedan that typically sold for about $100,000. That's where Tesla is seeing increased competition from the German luxury makers. We've got Audi out with an SUV. The other ones are coming. That's kind of where the big money is being placed by these incumbent automakers. Tesla, meanwhile, is moving downstream, trying to take share and really being successful in the places like BMW 3 Series and later this year, they're going to have the Model Y, which is going to be a compact crossover, really the sweet spot for autos around the world.